Hello and welcome to another Python tutorial. Today I will be teaching you how you can create a GUI Python code. So a GUI. And so let's get into it. First, what you want to do is you want to import the tkinter module. So you want to do import tkinter. And what that will do is you'll import the tkinter module and everything from it. But if you want it to be a little more subtle, you can do from tkinter import that star. And that star basically means everything. It basically means the same thing as import tkinter. But I'm just gonna keep both of them because you can choose from one of them. So yeah. So what you want to do is you want to create a root variable. So you want to do root is equal to tkinter dot tk. And what that'll do, it'll create a window, since computers are fast, you won't have enough time to see it. So you want to do root dot main loop. Now, if you save and run this, I'll just create a new folder inside Python. I'm going to call it GUI section. And then inside this GUI section, I'm going to call it GUI.py. And as you can see, it gives us this little window that you can move around, bash it on the windows as much as you want. You can do whatever you want to it, and it can even extend to whatever. Or you can do something weird like that. You could do this or something. You can do whatever you want with it, but as you can see, once you close it, it just closes everything. It just does that. So let's run it again. As you can see, it opens it. As you can see, there's nothing there. Just a blank thing. And then if once we close it, it's gonna give us these prong thingies. Now, but as you can see, it doesn't really do anything really. So what you want to do? We for an example, if we want to create a button, let's just create a button. It's pretty simple. And so what we want to do is create a variable inside these two. Notice that I'm keeping it inside these two. And I'm going to call it button. It is equal to tkinter dot button. And then you want to do button dot pack. And then you're asking it to pack it in there just wherever it can. But it's not specified where you want to put it. So you want to put root. You want to put root in there. And then if you want to do even more, you can add the coordinates. Like for an example, I'm gonna make a variable that's outside of the root. Let's call it chord is equal to. We're only gonna use the x and y, so we want to do 100, comma space 200, or something like that. And then you want to put chord in there. It should work. Tuple object is no attribute item. Why does it have to leave? Nope, no, not zoom. Not zoom. GUI PY. You're not supposed to record there. Root. Now let's save and run this. As you can see, we have a button, but we never specified the text in there. You have a button, but we never specified the text in there, so you want to put text is equal to, let's say, click me. Just a quick second. I'm just gonna copy it. Paste, 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 paste. Now that's the end of that. And it's gonna pack that entire thing in there. It's so long that it goes off the page. Clicky me. Oh, I forgot. Oh, well, I'm just gonna go to end. Boop, boop. And let me just do it again, but without the M's. Control C. As you can see, there's no limit to this. You can do about 1,000,000, and the program will still run, just if your computer is strong enough. As you can see, it just does the click me thingy. You can click it, and the entire thing goes down. But for other purposes, I'm just gonna get rid of this. Click me. And as you can see, it does that, and it does the click me. Boom. There. And now you can do the coordinates where you want it to be. Positional arguments follows keyword argument. Yeah, and that's how you create a button, and you create your GUI. But this video will not be long enough if we just leave there. So let's just create a frame. So what a frame is it's an invisible box that you can put things in there. So we're gonna, instead of root, we're gonna get that out of my life, and we're gonna call it frame. And then we want to put frame is equal to, not comma equal to, is that even a thing? Is that even a thing? Frame is equal to tkinter dot frame, and then you want to put root. How it says height. Height is equal to, let's keep it as that, and then we want to do width is equal to 100. Instead, let's just keep this gigantic number to just 100. 100, because otherwise I'm pretty sure my computer's gonna have problems and everything is just simply gonna fall apart. As you can see, it does everything as you expect it to. Why does it keep closing? Boom, 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 boom. There. Now it's not gonna close. As you can see, but you don't know where the button is because you never did frame.pack. You have to pack the frame in there. And as you can see, it is defined. It is defined. It's not giving us any errors there, but you have to do frame.pack. Let's get that out of my life now. And now let's save and run this. And what? What the? Oh, I forgot the brackets. Silly me. As you can see, it does what you expect it to. Although it's hard to move it around. And that, you can get that done accomplished by height is equal to 50. Width is equal to 50. And as you can see, it does all that you expect it to, except it just gives a very large button that doesn't even look like a button anymore. As you can see, it doesn't even look like a button anymore. It just looks like it's a window with a label. But as you can see, when you put it down in a corner, it looks like a button because it has that indentation and everything. We're gonna get this and move it down to 10. Same with this guy. We're gonna move it down to 10. And now let's save it on this. As you can see, it's a bit easier, but it's harder to move. As you can see, it's a part of the scenery now. Inside here, it's a button. It's a button inside an invisible container that doesn't really matter how squished you put it in there. It doesn't matter what you do to it. It's still gonna be there. Now what these 150 or 10 or something is that? That's the amount of pixels you want to keep it. Well, that's the amount of pixels. So if you want to keep it pixels, these are the amount of pixels you want it to be. So it doesn't matter how much you do it, how many pixels you do it. You could put it 1,000,000 if you had a giant monitor. Now that I think about it, I'm pretty sure no one even has that monitor that big unless they have $1 million. I'm pretty sure no one ever has that. So what you want to? So this is basically how big you want it to be. Because if it's not, because if you don't want it to be big at all, it's just gonna give it the default size and how big it needs to be. And today we actually have a sponsor for this video. I was waiting for the end of the video to share this sponsor, but I actually take online privacy very, very seriously. So the name of the sponsor is Presence Global. Presence Global. Presence Global is an app that you can use in order to protect your online privacy at $2 a month. If I go to presence dot global, if I go to presence.global, find anything new? Search the web for Presence Global. Presence dot global. Uh, it's not really up and running, but there's a website that they shared with me. It's presence dot wp engine dot com. Damn it, it's not there, but I take online privacy very seriously, and Presence even has a YouTube channel. Presence Global, not Global Presence. Yeah, Presence Global Inc. This is their YouTube channel. It's it's a really good channel. Be sure to subscribe to it. It's something just to protect your social media. It's just something to protect your social media. So if you use social media, this is the tool for it. And I've taken up enough of your time, and I'll see you next time.